Have you ever drawn eyes that end up looking like 2 grains of rice? Or maybe you're drawing the second eye crossed? If so, this video is definitely for you. 1. Eye structure. First, we'll divide the eye area into 3 main sections, upper, middle, and bottom. We can further divide them into 9 smaller parts: eyebrows, eye socket, upper eyelid, eyelashes, eyeball, iris, pupil, tear duct, lower eyelid, 𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗀 and eye bags. 2. Eyeball. Now let's dive deeper into the middle part of the eye. Includes the eyeball, iris, and pupil. Always remember that the eye is spherical, not a flat circle. Therefore, iris must always follow the curvature of the eyeball. When the eye is viewed from an angle, iris will appear oval. Similarly, when the character is looking sideways, up or down, iris must remain from this curved surface, and the pupil will always stay centered in the iris. 3. Eye shapes. Based on the character's personality and appearance, we have many different eye shapes. Generally, categorize them into a few basic shapes: round, trapezoid, triangle, parallelogram, oval, etc. Each shape gives a different impression to the viewer. For example, round eye shapes often give a sense of innocence and purity, commonly seen in dry characters. Similarly, try to observe and feel the characteristics of different eye shapes. 4. Eye proportions. There are 2 important proportions to keep in mind. First is the proportion between the eyes. In a frontal view, the distance between the 2 eyes is usually equal to the width of one eye. However, when drawing from the 3/4 or 𝗶4 angle, the eyes that is closer will appear larger than the other, and the distance between them follows the formula A smaller than B smaller than C. Secondly is iris placement to avoid crossed eyes. When placing the iris in the first eye, measure the distance from the outer corner to the iris and from the iris to the inner corner. Then apply the same proportions for the other eye. This technique works for any face angle unless the character has their eye closed. 5. Perspective of eyes and eye direction. Our eye is spherical, so remember the shape of eyes curved along the eyeball rather than being straight. Imagine you are the 360 degrees camera rotating around the eyeball. For example, when looking from a lower angle, the eye shape curves upward, partially covering the iris and vice versa. Now let's draw the eyes from different angles. The direction of the eyes is defined by an exit, passing through the center of the eyeball and the iris. A common misconception is thinking that iris can move freely on the wide part of the eye, but in fact, iris position is always fixed. It's the entire eyeball that moves. When drawing eyes, you need to ensure that both eye lines of side converge at the point and aren't too close together, as this would cause crossed eyes. Combining this proper eyes perspective will make the character eyes look more realistic and convincing. 6. Expressions. When you want to draw and express emotion in eyes, pay attention to the upper and lower eyelid, eyebrows, and iris. These are the main elements that express the character emotions. A smart tip: the lower eyelid usually moves less or stay almost fixed. Expressions like side glances, wide-eyed surprise, or closed eyes are mainly conveyed through the upper eyelid and eyebrows. In the context that the character is smiling, the lower eyelid is slightly curved upward due to the facial muscle being pushed. Look for references of eyes to analyze these 3 elements and practice more. 7. Practice. Now you have mastered eye structure, angles, and expressions. It's time to practice. Step 1. Identify the character angle of view. For example, if the character is at 3/4 angles and looking slightly upward, you need to define the eye direction by drawing the eyeball and ensuring both eyes look towards the same point. Step 2. Next, define the eye shapes and draw the upper and lower eyelids, curving along the eyeball surface. Remember to keep the proportion and shapes of 2 eyes balanced, regardless of the angle. Step 3. Add expression to your character. For example, if the character is shocked, The eyes will open wide, iris will become smaller, and the eyebrows will be raised, creating a sense of surprise. If you are unsure whether you practiced correctly, feel free to share your drawing with us through our Discord server below. This group is set up to help share artwork and exchange drawing experiences while making friends. Additionally, we will be introducing a new game-like learning method, BNG-Art RPG. Students will create accounts to track their stats and skills, which will change daily based on extra data. Many other exciting features will be introduced in a detailed video. In our BNG-Art RPG course, we're offering a roadmap for beginner development, mentor guidance, a porting system similar to a game, monthly student ranking a desk with rewards for the top 3, tons of learning resources, connection and support from everyone in the community. If you are interested in this system, feel free to comment below. So we have completed the step to draw likely and natural eyes, from structure and proportion to shaping, perspective, and expression. To improve your drawing skills, keep practicing and experiment with different angles and styles. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our next tutorial. Thank you and see you next time.